Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We're all dressed up, got our gloves off, so let's see what Triss has to say. Ooh, she's all dressed up too.
Oh my, certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Geralt gets dressed up multiple times during the book series, and his arms always get torn off. The sleeves always get torn off because he has to do some fighting and they aren't designed for that much range of motion.
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages. Well?
How could he? With that scrawny harlot!
Come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Where will I find another baronet?
Well, as far as nobles go, they're actually quite common.
Go away! Go away!
Beg your pardon?
Hello, Vivian. No use pretending you don't know me. Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the great dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common.
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive flora. Come back.
What a
I'm not
jackass.
done with you.
He's really not worth it.
Catch little Miss Clementine. What then, eh? What then?
I'll beat your mangy snout, that's what. Please leave me be, sir.
Ooh la la! The little Mrs. a Minx. She is a minx. Fiend, I must steal a kiss, milady. You shall see. Just stand still and remove your mask.
You're drunk, sir. I shall tell your wife.
Do so, but first, a kiss.
Of course I won't tell her.
When I can't tell Miss Clementine, what then, eh? What then?
I'll beat your mangy snout, that's what. Please leave me
To my
be, sir.
mind, they're getting their just desserts. I've never been fond of sorceresses.
I will say the bird mask does match the outfit. And I'm just roaming around to see if I can find any more incidental dialogue.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
I'm a kraken!
My, is he ever sotted?
late for supper again.
Stop whining. Bring us some for the trumpet.
You plump proletariat.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novograd? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Who is that?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenfeld. Tell you the story later.
Alright, well, I guess not everybody here is looking for Marigold's help.
On a clear day, you can see Nilfgaard's banners from the city walls.
Alright, let's see if there's anything this way.
My husband is supervisor by trade.
Quills mightier than the sword, oh yes.
Do what you must, but behave.
Sounds like one of the ladies there has her corset on too tight. Oh, looks like we found the stables.
Do you want to get slapped?
And I guess a woman who wants some space, and a pair of horses who don't want some space. It's like the second time I've seen that happen. Two horses spawn where there should only be one. Well, regardless... Oh, hey. You can just grab some of the hors d'oeuvres here. Yeah, I don't think that I didn't see that exclamation mark.
Let's look around.
Tis an offence to nature. Does the temple guard know?
On a clear day, you can see Nilfgaard's banners from the city walls.
And you say the price is reasonable. When it rains, it pours.
Ooh, a fire eater.
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff just moments ago? Oh, apologies, I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia, so I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leave the formalities to the event's end, when all will remove their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both.
Hard finding work here, you know, with the eternal fire burning and all that.
Be on your way.
Oh, behavior scam.
Ah,
Greetings.
she's beauty.
There's the guy.
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah, special one-time opportunity to play Gwent. Yeah, I'll take it. What am I up against? It's gonna be Nilfgaard versus Nilfgaard. But my Nilfgaard army is full of spy cards. And he's got the singularly useless leader card. Oh, he's gonna use decoy and try and steal some of my spies. Luckily, I've got a spy out too. Also, I've got a weather card for the front row, which it seems like he is unable to avoid investing in. Oh. That does change things, though. Not that I mind too much. Ooh, damn. Well, that's why I've got resurrection cards. Well, and he finally placed a spy card, which means it's my turn to grab him and use him. Oh, well, thank you there. One more spy card won't change anything, so there we go. And of course, the first thing I do, now that it's the second round, is grab my spy card back again. Alright, I can avoid investing in the second row, so... Well, I think I know what this means. And as a matter of fact, this might just be the perfect time to use Scorch. Oh, well, never mind about that. Or maybe we can just clear the deck. Alright, bringing back another spy. That figures. And I can do the same thing. Like so. Alright. Now let's see here. What else do I want to bring back? I mean, the Black Infantry Archer isn't all that useful, but I can at least get a couple of points out by bringing back one of the emissaries and then doubling up their power level. Ooh. Damn. He definitely had at least 2 Scorches there, but that is the other reason why I decided to wait on deploying the ballista or fire cannon or what have you. Oh no, you killed my spy. Whatever shall I do? Aha! More spy. And you're all out of cards, by the way. Don't think I haven't noticed. And what do you know? A hero card, just when I needed it. And even though they are being debilitated by that frost, we can at least get them back up to their normal value.
So, one more round? When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Your next opponent, Count Gomo Sealy. In his day, his father lost the family estate in the Nimnar Valley. Seems Gomo has followed in his footsteps. Yet, do not underestimate him. Desperate men can be dangerous.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's keep this gravy train rolling. Alright, looks like that's a Scoia'tael deck. Let's get rid of my most boring card here. Vesemir. And he's really useless when he doesn't have any of his friends around, so... So you think you can win with that kind of advantage, do you? Alright, well... the one young emissary is a bit less strategically useful than the Biting Frost. And there's my spy back. And there's another spy. Nice. Oh, and that drew a second card out of his hand, so now he's down to 6. Whereas I'm up to 11. And now he's playing green cards at random. I mean, not completely at random, the Scoia'tael don't have a back row, so it's no big deal to them. But the fact that he just did that seems like he's running into problems. Especially because I haven't seen a hero card come out. And at this point they would be extremely useful. Which is why I'm playing a bunch of hero cards. He's down to 1 card left, and apparently it's not going to help any.
So, one more round? When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Sir Marius Florin. They say he never loses thanks to his Zugelbone amulet. Naturally, I could tell you more on the subject, but...
Let's do it.
But he won't without being paid? I guess. But no matter, that's not important. What is important is that I've got nothing I want to get rid of out of this whole hand, except, I guess, maybe one of the resurrection cards. Alright, well, he's starting out strong, in a sense. Playing the 1 spy card he possibly could. Well, without stealing any of my spy cards, that is. But hey, I've got all of my spy cards. And so I will gladly play all of them during this first round, which I can afford to lose. Especially if I lull him into a sense of false security. False sense of security. That's the order those words go in. And as I do so, I will play cards that can beat his side once the Biting Frost goes up. Oh man, he is really stacking that front row. I wonder if he's got a Scorch. If he does, he hasn't played it. Which means it's the perfect time to win easily. Thank you, Biting Frost. And now, let's steal one of my spy cards back. And by the way, you can look through the discard pile at any time. Either player's discard pile can help you identify certain factors. I will say this is a pretty strong monster deck. Especially since he was able to get 4 cards thanks to his and my spy cards. As it is, I believe I will be attempting to get him to overplay his hand. I have no idea why he played the Kraken in the middle row. The Kraken is a hero, and there are no cards for the middle row in the monster deck. There's no reason to play it anywhere else. Alright, I've still got 7 cards while he's down to 2. Well, I don't think I'll be able to beat him with my current roster. I can afford to lose this round. And he's only got 2 cards left. And nothing good, apparently, in them. Now, monster decks do have a chance to win even if they can't play any cards, thanks to that one monster remains, or one card remains power. But if your opponent still has a decent hand left, like I did, then it's really not going to be any help.
Bravo! The lovely lady clearly made your luck, sir. Hold her, keep her, never let her go.
Ah, now she is a beauty.
Well, that was a fun diversion.
Truth is, we're already dependent on
But we do have something else to be doing around here.
A colossal boom.
Oh! And?
Nothing. I leapt out of the way in time, naturally, and it merely singed my eyebrows. Alchemy can be a dangerous sport.
Oh my!
One needs the agility and reflexes of a panther. Roar.
One also needs discretion.
Yes.
Nice mask.
Roar.
So yeah, I think we all know.
Is there a last? But our hunting hounds are simply the best.
They do seem fierce.
Yes, they're superbly trained. Won't even whimper without my permission. Sit.
Yeah, that's definitely the guy we're here to see.
Stay.
But
I think we're going to be talking with his mother first.
And then a colossal boom.
Oh! And?
Nothing. I leapt out of the way in time, naturally.
And the estate here is huge.
One needs the agility and reflexes of a panther.
Four. See the one with the tight tunic? The one who arrived with the red-headed bitch.
Wow. You called Vegelbud an old stick in the mud, yet here she's hired a male stripper.
What night did he come with a woman?
Perhaps she hands him his props.
Huh.
Radovid's not a whit better than Emir. Might even be worse.
Mark my words, it'll kick him out. It's another night with that whore.
It's not a good day.
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father, a kind man but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arachus. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby, a safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
What? The other mages aren't here.
Let's look for Albert.
Well, luckily we know exactly where to find him.
Scaron Vagel had an idea.
Do you think the women, they...
I can't be certain. Rumors abound. Your blades. Why not at your waist like everyone else?
Here we go.
A colossal
Mark my words, I'll kick him out.
Yes.
Albert Vegelbud.
No. I'm a Black Panther.
Oh my, Count!
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
We're kind of working here.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Hard finding work here, you know, with the eternal fire burning and all that.
Alright then, to the garden we go.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Care to sit down for a spell? Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novograd.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
Seemed just like the type.
Oh, really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than as leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novograd.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
The desperation probably helped. But let's not just say that to her face.
You're a charismatic leader, simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are entirely...
Entirely what?
nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt, coming?
Looks like we can kind of cheat on this maze, because we can clearly see its outline in the mini-map.
Geralt, coming?
Anything hidden in the corner?
Yes, yes. We'll soon return. No one's even noticed we're gone.
Geralt, coming?
Yeah, and I'm looking for hidden stuff. This is still an RPG, you know. Aha! Greater damage runestone. I'll take that. Alright, now I'm satisfied. Let's go.
Careful.
I'm going after Yennefer this time.
Miss Marigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Not sure the mask is the most defining feature that these two people have. I mean, at the very least, the other guy is blonde, so that's something. And maybe they were only told to look for a specific mask, they being the inevitable party of witch hunters who will descend upon this party.
Albert! You promised to show me your laboratory!
I think she's set up on the other path.
Albert! There you are, my love! Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Ah, here they are.
Albert Vegelbud.
Please, step away, miss.
The ability's not towards you, Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
Here we go. Wasn't connecting the first time. And sadly, I am still unarmed, so... Well, luckily, they were stopped by the same guards that I was.
Strong. You'll be spitting tea. Come on,
There we go.
Let's end this.
Apparently there's another way to cheat, which is that the dotted line shows you the quickest way out. You know, estates used mazes like these to guard their tombs. So it wasn't just about decoration and pleasant afternoons. It was actually a protection against grave robbers. To at the very least slow them down some.
Oh, I've begun to worry.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Excellent. So where are we gonna get away to?
You? Nowhere. It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novograd. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
What happened at the fountain? I'm sorry, I acted irresponsibly. It was the wine. Too strong.
No need to apologize. It was nothing.
Yes. Nothing.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
I think you can actually get into the main building of the estate. Like, nothing really directed me into it, but I think it's possible to get in there, and if you do, you can see the grandmother just sort of having a meltdown. Like having a mental breakdown based around the Eternal Fire religion. Or if it's not part of this, then it happens at some point in the future. But as for right now, we are going to continue on with the getting the mages out of Novograd.
Cast no spells, on my honor.
An elf's honor worth less than a man's shit. Yeah?
It's chamomile and goatweed. Yes. She brewed teas for stomach pain.
Aha! So she did make potions. Drew, make a note. Her father testified.
Potions? Are you mad? They hate you
Ever
too,
heard the
fat
legends
bird.
of the White Wolf?
I am the Legends of the White Wolf.
Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass? What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novograd without it.
Why have you shut the city gates?
So's we can clean it of mages, witches and other scum that's crawled here since the war began. Aim to catch every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pyre like poxy livestock.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But where...
Not your concern. Back to your post. Regards from Siggy Reuven.
Well, it's good to know I've got friends in low places. And also thanks from Roach's voice actor, sounds like.
See his mug? Damn nice soul. Shouldn't let that refuse into taverns with ordinary folk. To your son, Jost. Take after his father.
So it'll be a milkman.
Alright, that's enough out of all of you. Time to put my proper clothing back on. Get this mask off. Light source back where it belongs. And then stash away the fancy outfit. Unfortunately, you cannot stash quest items, but fortunately, quest items don't have a weight. So, you know, give and take. I should do something about this pile of weapons I've got. Also, my current trophy is an extra chance to find herbs. That means that when I click on a plant that gives me herbs, I could potentially find more of them than usual. Just one more.
Damn nice,
I'm not doing alchemy because I've already got all of the superior equipment, potions and oils and whatnot.
Got my eye on you, one.
So it's pretty much useless to me.
This drink for it's nearly night.
Washed your hair lately?
Anyway, Triss is up next.
How you go with this from now on?
So, I believe she's back in her temporary home.
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good.
Maybe he lied when I cut off his first finger. They all grow very honest after I take a second. The ginger bitch hides behind her witchcraft. But we'll find her. Matter of time.
That's not good.
But I paid in advance, the entire month.
You did, but you paid the old price. The risks are greater now, and so should the rewards be.
I'm out of coin.
But you've got something else, dear.
An angry man with two swords.
Give us the necklace and get out of here.
Hands off or I'll cut him off.
Geralt, you don't need to.
I wanna. Grab your things and let's go.
Get out! Now!
When I need your help, I'll ask for it.
What? Are you angry?
Angry? No. But they deserved the necklace. They risked a lot just by sheltering me.
I was worried about you. City's crawling with hunters.
I know. We had everything in place. We were ready to sail. But the hunters moved faster. They locked all the gates, placed guards at every corner, all in one night. Then they started searching the city, street by street, house by house. They stop anyone who seems even slightly suspicious. Mostly it's common folk with rabbit's foot charms or lucky horseshoes. But sometimes they get it right. Arrest actual mages.
High time you forgot about your fellow mages. Saved yourself instead.
Would you abandon Vesemir? Eskel? Lambert? Leave them behind just to save your own skin? I understand you're worried about me, but I can't just pack up and leave them all. I know what awaits those who fall into the hunter's hands.
How can I help?
Everything's falling apart. I don't know where to start. I should get all the mages to the docks as soon as possible. Get them on board this ship. But Bertold and Anise have yet to show up at the meeting point.
Won't be easy getting to the port. Lots of guardsmen in the streets.
So we won't take the streets. In case of trouble, we were all to meet at the Kingfisher. There's a passage into the sewers from the cellar, and apparently those can get you all the way to the docks.
I know the Novograd sewers. Won't run into any hunters there, but that doesn't mean it'll be safe.
That's why I'm asking you. I need you to find the way to the docks, clear the path for the others, and do it quickly. The hunters could figure out our plan any minute.
Bertold and Denise. Who are they?
A young couple. He's an alchemist. Had a practice in Gildorf. She studied at Aretuza. I'm worried the people who hit them might have turned them in. See? My hosts weren't all bad. Now you understand my predicament?
Help two and put all the others at risk. Or go straight to the Kingfisher, abandon the two to certain death.
What do I do, Geralt?
We should help Anise and Bertolt. To write them off like that, it'd be cruel.
Fine. But then we need to go now. Clock's ticking.
Lead the way.
I'm not sure you actually get anything by writing them off. But yeah, as it is... Oh. As it is, we've got a fight on our hands. There's another one. Hiding in the shadows, are we?
Where's this hideout?
Not far. In the bits. Now, quiet, Geralt. We'd rather not draw any attention to ourselves.
Bit late for that, isn't it?
Now you...
A patrol. We can't let them see us.
Alright. I mean, there's no stealth mechanic in this game, but we can just stand here for a while. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Guess we're good.
This is them, just as I said. Brown sorcerer and his more. She's into the witchcraft too.
Good work. Take him.
No, I beg you. We've done nothing wrong.
Right. Hear that several times a day.
What?
Marigold. And the witch.
Land on two fires.
You alright? Can you walk?
Yes.
I'll not leave here. I'm no fool.
Bertolt.
Have you seen what's happening out there? They'll catch us before we can reach the port. Catch us and kill us.
We already caught you, come on.
We're going. Now.
Going?
Thanks. We need to join the others, as soon as possible. Well?
Whoops. Sounds like turning people into the witch hunters isn't such a good deal.
Stop. Hear it?
There, two more. Grab them.
Have you checked the sewers beneath the Kingfisher?
No. Didn't think we'd have to take that route. To think a year ago, guardsmen bowed to mages they passed in the street. Now we have to flee the city like rats.
You could stay. You'd manage it somehow.
The others will never make it without me.
I imagine the heat would be much less with only one mage in town instead of a whole few dozen. However many there are left.
No guardsmen or hunters in sight. Everything seems in order.
Or we're too late. Damn it! You're here already.
Spread out!
Damn it. We took too long.
Too long? We set out to rescue two people.
Yes. And lost one.
I guess that's the trade-off then.
Good thing we got here before they found the hatch, grabbed the others.
This is not about numbers, Geralt. This is no time to mourn. Come with me.
I mean, you say that, but at a certain point it has to be about numbers. What's the phrase for that? Palliative care? Where you have to prioritize the people you can save over the ones that you can't.
This way, Geralt.
Triss? What happened upstairs? Is everything all right?
No, everything's not all right. Geralt, wait a minute. I need to see who made it.
By the tears, my dear lady. You shouldn't worry yourself. Tarnishes your beauty.
Guess you must have worried quite a bit.
No, I was born ugly.
You fleeing to Kavir too?
No, but I am helping the others set up. You know me. Bleeding heart.
It only start bleeding now? They've been burning mages for months around here.
But only since recently on this scale. Besides, I look forward to having friends in Kavir, especially among King Tancred's entourage.
Triss is about to speak.
We'll talk later.
We've waited long to escape. Till we could make sure Kavir will take us. Till we could acquire enough coin to hire a ship. Till we could find a captain we could trust. We've waited too long. There's no more time for hesitation. We must leave Novograd today.
This is madness. Hunters stand on every corner.
So we'll get to the port through the sewers. Geralt will clear a safe path for us.
They'll catch us anyway. You'll see. They'll catch us and kill us.
Perhaps. In which case we'll die with dignity. Weapons in hand. Not tied to a stake, begging for mercy.
If the need arises, I'll defend you.
You can also count on my help.
Yes. The help of a Redanian spy. Radovid's right-hand man.
That was long ago, sir.
You raised that madman. You taught him to kill. You...
This is no time to settle past scores. End of discussion.
Gonna enter the sewers now. I'll signal when the path's clear. You follow my trail, and don't stray from it, no matter what.
I will go with Geralt. You, Dijkstra, go to the port and see that everything's in order with the ship.
On my way.
We'll meet there. I hope.
Triss, really want to go with me? No offense, but...
Offense taken. Stop talking and lead the way.
I swear, I'll drop magic for good. If I can only bloody get out alive.
You can't, you won't. You've got Radovid and the church against you. They want magic to vanish. Us along with it.
Not that I blame them, but damn, there is not much hope in this crowd.
Thanks for helping.
No need to thank me, really.
No, there is. You don't know how much it means. To have someone you can rely on in this fucking city.
It's all right. It'll be over soon.
Soon.
But until then, we got some reskinned drowners to worry about. Looks like we've moved under High Rock Square. You can see the symbol for the notice board. It's just above us. Looks like there isn't anything or any way through in this corner, but there was a little bit of stuff, so not a total loss.
Damn it! No way through! All is lost.
Relax. Maybe there's another way.
Like through this wall.
A library?
Interesting. The horse whistler? So I know Triss has something to say about this library. once she gets into it, but for some reason she is not showing up this time, and thus she is not saying anything. So what's going on with that? Also got some books, haven't read yet. She Who Knows.
Triss, found an exit.
Poems. Jacob of Varaz's. Rare, first editions only.
We'll come back for them later.
No, we won't. I leave Novograd today, remember?
I remember. Just having a hard time coming to grips with it.
Come on. We should hurry.
Now she has something to say about the library. Weird timing.
Stop. Hear that? What is it?
Rats.
Oh, my speciality, remember? You've got nothing to fear.
Depends how many there are.
Sounds like a lot. This is a time when fire comes in handy. That being said, it's not being as useful as I would have liked. It seems to have done it, though. Ooh, a letter. From someone who crossed the cleaver. Didn't pay back his debts. Looks like we found a place where someone was squatting. Wonder where Triss went this time. Is she just not following me this time? Is that it?
That stench.
Only got up to a 9 charge. Still, this is a dead end, but it's one that's full of stuff. So let's just head back down this way, back along the accepted path. Grab some more junk.
Lantern's still lit. Died recently, from bites to the neck.
Uh-oh. I know what that means.
It's a catacomb. A vampire. Watch out for its venom.
Mm-hmm. Luckily.
Luckily.
Steady source of income. Come on, let's go.
Or maybe don't watch out for its venom, because I will kill it in one blow. And unfortunately, that does mean that my sword does not get a new charge. On the other hand, it means that my sword does not need a new charge, because BAM! Down in 1.
Seagulls! Hear them? Come on. We need to ready the ship before the hunters learn what's happening.
I mean, I made it. Don't know where Triss went.
Finally. You bloody took long enough.
Did you have time to look around? How's the ship?
Creaky piece of junk. Wood's rotting. Sails are prone to rip like an old pair of knickers. And the...
Will we make it to Kavir?
Provided you don't run into any storms.
I'll signal the others to come.
We got enough mages to do something about that.
Need any help? Can I play the violin for you? Fetch some flowers or bonbons?
Don't meddle in other people's lives.
Sorry, I must. It's my profession. So, will you ask her to stay?
Why do you even care?
I adore love stories. Especially the ones that end happily ever after.
Hunters! Hunters approaching!
Board the ship! We want them alive!
Dijkstra, I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear. Get on board.
One last farewell. Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me. And what we had together.
This is the turning point in the Triss relationship.
Stay with me.
Carol, not this again. Especially not here. Not now.
Miss Marigold, we got a sail.
Please.
We had our chance. But let it go.
This decision, specifically.
I'll miss you terribly.
I know how you feel.
Miss Marigold, we're casting off.
Well, mate, at least you tried. A sorcerer's turned me down once. Want to hear the story?
Go for it. What's the harm?
As you know, my heart fluttered for Philippa Eilhart back when we both served Redania. One day, I doused myself in fragrances like a whore in a heat wave. Put on a pinstripe doublet, they make you look slimmer, you know. And I went to her, told her, Philippa, we've so much in common, and so on. Know what she said?
Pinstripes hadn't slimmed you down enough?
No. She said she preferred women. So I drank myself stupid and went out whoring.
There a moral in that story from me?
No. An instruction. Just do what I did. Later, once we've spoken.
Dijkstra, what are you plotting this time?
What would you say? How many mages did we save, altogether?
Dunno. Didn't count. 30, maybe, give or take a few.
And how many would you say remain in the north? How many alchemists, healers, herbalists? 2,000? 3?
Doing a population count? Is that it?
No, I'm concerned. In Novograd they had us. We were here. But who'll save those in Rimba? Banard, Ardcaraig, Gullet? You know damn well that daft bastard Radovid won't rest till he's killed them all. Every last one. Yennefer and Triss included.
Moving as speeches go. Now get to the point. Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to help me kill Radovid.
You that concerned about the mages of the world? Expect me to believe that?
Actually, yes. But not because I'm sensitive or it gives me a heartache, true. To my mind, this systemic persecution is foremost a symptom of a far more serious problem. A madman rules Redania. I served Vizimir, Radovid's father, was his head of intelligence for more than 2 decades. Together, we transformed Redania, made it the North's most powerful realm. Any idea what made it strong?
Its armies, I'd wager.
And you'd bloody lose, you idiot. Mass mobilization, inciting peasants to take up their scythes, straighten them. Where's the art in that? Much harder to build a strong state with healthy commerce, manufacturing, solid alliances, progressive science, and fair, independent courts that hand down just judgments. Vizimir and I managed to do just that, through years of fucking hard work. I will not sit on my hands as that little shit squanders that. Radovid the stern, my arse. Radovid the witless, I'd say. Will you help me, Geralt?
God damn.
I don't kill kings. Just not a regicide. Rumors to the contrary be damned.
I know. I'm merely asking for your aid in organizing the assassination. Someone else will strike the blow.
Dijkstra. Might not have heard this, though I'd find that hard to believe. But Witchers are neutral on principle, so...
Oh, bollocks. That's a convenient excuse you lot try to hide behind every time the temperature rises. It's grown hot, my friend, and it grows hotter still. Pyres burn in every city. For majors great and small, your female friends included. For non-humans, for witchers soon. Is that the North you espouse? The North you're prepared to live in? Silence. Cards close to your chest, I understand. To slay a king, it's not exactly some bloody necker contract. You think on this. Think on what I said. And if you conclude you'd rather change the course of history instead of riding its current to hell, you come find me. At the Passiflora in the Garrod. I'll be waiting with my mates.
I'll think about it.
So long, Geralt.
So that's that. Regicide has returned to the table. But we'll have to think about what to do about that next time.